This Saturday. All right. Well, our final and finale, I guess you could say, descent on the dome will be against the the Weber game, pardon my language, the Weber game this Saturday, in which we will pack the dome orange. So please come enjoy descent on the dome. I believe it starts half an hour before the game. And it'll be right by Bengal Fest in the field, right outside the front of the Holt, that they have kind of a practice soccer field on the grass. So please come to that and support us and support our Bengals as they play Weber this weekend. In addition to that, I wanted to first off formally apologize to the service committee as a whole. I've talked with your chair today for the bill that was on the table. The reason I had mentioned that I had put this through so fast and without exactly reaching out to you before putting the bill out was because we do have 2 weeks left to pass legislation, 2 meetings left, I should say, in order for it to take effect by next semester. I think we could all agree that there need to be some changes made with our service efforts. Specifically, I think there should be more of an effort, or at least a higher minimum standard that we hold ourselves at. And I think that should be kept track of at an hourly limit. So we did pull the bill from the agenda today, but I would ask that we continue to pursue changes there, because I think that's one of the most important things we can do as a student government. So I'd be more than happy to work with you on that as we move forward. That is all I have. If I don't talk with any of you before or see you before, I hope you all have a safe travels and a safe Thanksgiving break. And I hope you get to spend time with your families and friends and have a great time and ready for work once we get back. So thank you very much. And I'll now yield to any questions.
Senator Moniak.
What time is the football game on Saturday?
I believe it's 2:35 is when
Okay.
the football game starts.
Thank you.
And are we gonna get like a group together, possibly, of people? Maybe?
Let's do this. I'll send a reminder email out. Just reply all if you plan on attending. And maybe we could do, that's another thing I was going to bring up. It was awesome to sit down with a lot of you at dinner the last weekend at Buffalo Wild Wings and just kind of shoot the shoot before we went on to Family Feud. So maybe we could do something like that again. But I'll email you. Please reply all, and we can meet up and watch the game together.
Is there anything else for President Sun? Seeing none, great report as always.
Thank you.
Now on to our committee reports. Finance Committee, Senator Valencia.
So I'm not gonna sit down because I have a lot to talk about, but I'll talk as loudly as I can. So first of all, I want to thank my finance committee and anybody else who came to help us, and especially Secretary Siebertson. Her and I sat down and very diligently looked through every single sheet of paper today for 4 hours. So thank you to everyone. If you didn't have time, it's completely understandable. It all got done, and I can assure you guys we triple checked them 5 times, 6 times. We did a lot. So what we have in front of us is an Excel spreadsheet that shows every single club on our campus that has been established.
Senator Valencia, will you attempt to have a microphone so
Yes.
Senator Buppelman can hear?
So this just shows every single club, and I'll explain as I go through. But first, we discussed in finance about a specific club that is based in Pocatello. This club did events on a Meridian campus, and I'm talking about the ASP club, and it's a pharmacy club. They did specific events in Meridian, but they only had 4 people at those events. It's stated that if you are an ISU Pocatello club, that it is 6 members. I had brought this up before We never really did anything about it, so here we are making a decision on this club. And Secretary Severson and I checked everything twice, made sure that if they only had 4 people, it was in Meridian or Boise for service. And if they were here, they had 6 or 7 people. So my question to you all is, do we count the service projects? They did 4 points in Meridian and Boise area, or do we only count the points that they did here because they had enough people?
Senator Perry?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Point of information, how many members are in their club overall?
I know it is a lot, but I do know that they split between here and there, certain events that they do. And I don't know how many members they have at all, but I know that it is a lot.
Senator Cleveland, do you know?
I have no idea. I haven't heard anything from them on the Meridian side, so I've contacted the club president, but I haven't heard anything.
I couldn't tell you. It'd take me too long to look through the.
We were told in finance from Tyler Little that the club is large enough that they have co-presidents, one here in Pocatello and one on the Meridian campus. So as far, we don't have a number, but if that is any indication of the size.
And I just wanted to bring this to you all because I wasn't going to make that decision, and it's up to you guys. It does state on our sheets that it is 3 members for Idaho Falls clubs, but we did double check and see that they were in Meridian. So if you guys want to only give them the 60 points that they earned for having 6 members at events, it's up to you guys. I will do whatever you guys choose. Or if you feel that they deserve the 100 points for having the events up in Meridian, we will do that.
Senator Sheldon?
What is the current requirement for a Meridian-based club to have member requirement if they have an event at Meridian?
It's not a Meridian based. It's a Pocatello based.
But I'm just as a question.
Off campus 3. Remember, I had brought up previously that if we go to Meridian, it's still 6 people versus if they come here, it's only 3 people. So now we're in this, trying to figure it out.
Senator Smith?
So you just stated that if we go to Meridian, it's 6, but if they come here, so then if this is a
But
club,
they are a Pocatello club.
Yeah, you just stated if a Pocatello club goes to Meridian, it's still 6. So they
Yes.
knew that from the beginning. So I feel like with that being said, I mean, not saying that they don't deserve incentive points, but with that being said, we have to go with what is already set forth.
And I just wanted to bring this up. That's pretty much what I said. But I'm just letting you guys know, Secretary Severson and I did check that they were in Meridian, letting you guys know that information. But it is stated on the incentive point sheet that if you are a Pocatello-based campus club, 6 members.
Senator Moniak?
I think it's great that they took the effort to go to Meridian and
They
have an
didn't
event.
go to
Oh,
Meridian.
they didn't?
Half of it is based in Meridian.
Oh,
Sorry for
okay.
interrupting. Half of them are here,
Okay.
half of them are in Meridian. So the ones there did their own events,
Okay.
service events in Meridian
But
or
only
Boise.
4 of them or 3 of them.
4 of them. One of them had 5, I think.
Okay. So it's cool that they're doing events up there, but I think that we should stick to the paper because if we pass it now, then down the road, someone else will be like, oh, well, you did this and that. So it just causes conflict.
Senator Johnson?
Thank you, Chair. Sorry if you already said this, but do we know how many members of their club are based in Meridian?
I couldn't tell you.
We do not. We assume it's half and half. Senator Withers?
Thank you, Vice President Tingy. Senator Valencia, did you say that these incentive points were gained from them doing service-based projects?
Yes, we went through every single thing they did for incentive points was a service-based project. They didn't do club events, they didn't turn in anything like that. Everything they did.
Senator Pickard?
I voiced my opinion in finance, but just to let you guys know, I think as long as we have the way that we were counting these last night is that if they're based in Pocatello, if they don't have 6 members, then it doesn't count. And I know this is the only club that did that, and it was service, and that's admirable. I like it, but we need to stick to what we're doing, because if we don't, then that leaves room for us to be questioned on this whole process. And I do think it needs to be changed so that next semester, clubs can get points for this type of stuff on any activity, no matter where the club is based, no matter where the activity, no matter where they're based. If they're doing an activity on a outreach campus, that they only have to have 3 members. I think that's fair for everyone, and it'll take care of the issues. But right now, with this club, I think we should give them the 60. They still get points, but it's not fair to all the other clubs that if we're making one exception, and I know it's service, but I don't think we need to make any exceptions, because we were pretty hard lined on a lot of the stuff when we did these incentive point counting.
So before we keep going, everyone in favor of doing 60 versus 100?
I believe Senator Perry had a comment.
Withdrawn.
Is there any objection to giving them 60
Withdraw.
versus 100? Secretary Severson, would you mind changing their points on their spreadsheet from 60 or from 100 to 60, please? Okay, so that brings up our next thing. It states on that paper as well that event registration forms must be done for any event that the club does, or else it's not going to be counted. So Secretary Severson and I sat down and we went through all the binders, make sure events were registered, and there was, I think, 6 clubs that we completely took out of the running and to even get incentive points. And we had clubs go from like 180 points to 160 points because they didn't have events registered. And I did it to one club, so we sat and did it to every club. And that's as fair as I could do it. If I was going to do it to one, I was going to do it to every single one of them. So we sat there and looked through all the books, and we subtracted 5 points off of every event that wasn't registered. So you guys need to please emphasize to your clubs that if they do not have an event registration form next semester, I'm going to go through them with whoever is going to be kind enough to help me this time and go through and see if their events are registered, because there was a lot of points that got taken out of this equation because the events weren't registered. So just please emphasize on that, because it's really unfortunate to see all these clubs that do go through the effort to register every single event, and then there's clubs that may not even have any idea that now are getting no points. So please, I want to stress that. And then again with that, clubs that only have 25 points, you have to have 25 points to even get any money from us. So there were clubs that barely had 25 and they would have one event that wasn't registered. So that's why they got taken out. So again, emphasizing on event registration forms. And then we need to clarify like service project versus an event. And the best example I could come up with was Bootacular. And I'll use one of my clubs just because it's one of my clubs. And Halo did their own booth and they had 6 people there. It's the same event. You can't double dip. So something like, was it the ambush that we did also? But it's still a service project. And we were kind to almost every single club. And if they counted it as ASISU, ISU event and not a service, we gave it to them as service because they got 10 points versus 5 points if they were eligible for it. So we were as kind as we could with every single club, and we looked at these a lot. And then organization, there was a few clubs and orgs that did spectacular, and everything was typed. It was not handwritten and scribbly. It was put together as far as service, ISU events, club events, sporting events. So we're probably going to come out with something that says that that's what they have to do, because a lot of these were, as much as I hate to say this, they were pretty ridiculous. And it's really hard when that box is full of things and we have to count them one by one. So emphasize to your clubs that if they're messy, or there was a certain club that put them on line sheet of paper and I didn't even look at it, because if you can't print out a sheet of paper and do it the right way, I'm not going to look at it. Other club events are not your club's event. And the best example I could give is that a lot of people said that the Lambda Theta Phi Shivers Tuesday was their event. It's not. It is their event. They registered it. We tried our best to give people points for ASISU, ISU event, but a lot of clubs did max out on that. So let your clubs know if that event is not registered under your name, it's not a club event. Only club events that count for you are something that your club does that other people can attend or that you had registered, okay? Again, double dipping. We have athletic events that people tried double dipping for homecoming. And we were very kind and gave people whatever gave them more, which was homecoming, because if they had a lot of people there, they got the max 10 points versus 5 points. So again, we were really kind on that. And then, like I said, we did our best to give clubs as many points as possible, but it's really hard when we have a handful of clubs that do amazing and organize everything and do everything right and have no question about it, when there's clubs that we can't even read anything that they did. So just emphasize to your clubs, like it says on their print legibly, and I probably shouldn't have given points to a lot of these people, but we did. So I'll send an email to all the clubs, and I'm trying to think what else. So if you pass around what I handed to you, we had 53 total clubs turn in incentive points. From those 53 clubs, the only clubs that are getting points are 25 clubs. And Katie or Senator Johnson and Senator Kummer, I gave you guys that copy if you want to see who did turn in incentive points. And then the clubs who did not qualify were 28. And it was because they only did 10 points, 15 points, things like that. And also, just so you guys know, tell your clubs if they don't have a member bingo ID, we have no verification that they're a student or not. So if they had 6 people, but 2 of them didn't have bingo IDs, I didn't count them. And that's across the board. We went through every single one of them. So 6 people, 6 bingo IDs. I can't verify if you're a student or not. You must be a student in order to get these. And so, could you scroll to the bottom for me, please, Secretary Severson? So we had a total of 3,026 points earned, therefore giving each point a money value of 4.95. And this money is from the $15,000 pool that is set aside for incentive points. Is there any questions for me? No.
Senator Sheldon.
Does this include the reduction of the 40 points that we just had? Yes. Okay.
Seeing none.
Any other questions? No? So I would like to move to approve 3,026 points, each totaling $4.95.
Second.
Senator Valencia moves to approve the incentive, 3,026 incentive points for $4.95 per point, seconded by Senator Underwood.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Senator Beckstead,
Yes.
Senator Buchelman,
Yes.
Senator Cleveland,
Yes.
Senator Johnson,
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer,
Yes.
Senator Canal,
Yes.
Senator Knapp,
Yes.
Senator Mandal,
Yes.
Senator McConnell,
Yes.
Senator Moniak,
Yes.
Senator Perry,
Yes.
Senator Pitcock,
Yes.
Senator Ricks,
Yes.
Senator Sahene,
Yes.
Senator Sheldon.
Yep.
Senator Smith,
Yes.
Senator Thayer,
Yes.
Senator Underwood,
Yes.
Senator Valencia,
Yes.
Senator Withers,
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, motion carries.
And again, I just want to emphasize, like, next year, I don't know if we'll be as kind with messy incentive points, because it was pretty brutal sitting there and doing a lot of these, but we figured we'd be kind. So if you guys have questions, I've already told you guys like a few times, send your clubs to me. If you're helping a club and you don't have answers, like, please, please, please get a hold of me, because then clubs can do it right and get more points, because it was really hard. especially for Senator Kemmerer and I, who sat there again after Secretary Severson and I did and checked all the clubs. It's hard for us to go and take that money from clubs when they're not done right. So please let your clubs know that they can come to you. If you don't have the answer, please send them my way. I really do hate taking away all this money from like those 6 different clubs that we did. So that's all I have.
Are there any new club funding? or-
Yes, I forgot about that. We have a new club funding request for the Male Nursing Association and for $300. Is there any questions on that?
Seeing none?
I would like to move to approve Male Nursing Association for a new club funding request for $300.
Seconded.
Senator Valencia moves to approve the new club funding for the Male Nursing Association for $300, seconded by Senator Sheldon. Roll call.
Senator Beckstead,
Yes.
Senator Buchelman,
Yes.
Senator Cleveland,
Yes.
Senator Johnson,
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer,
Yes.
Senator Knall,
Yes.
Senator Knapp,
Yes.
Senator Mandal,
Yes.
Senator McConnell,
Yes.
Senator Moniak,
Yes.
Senator Perry,
Yes.
Senator Pitcock,
Yes.
Senator Ricks,
Yes.
Senator Sahene,
Yes.
Senator Sheldon,
Yes.
Senator Smith,
Yes.
Senator Thayer,
Yes.
Senator Underwood,
Yes.
Senator Valencia,
Yes.
Senator Withers.
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, motion carries.
We also had a match deposit request for the 1901 Club for $88.61. So I move to approve the 1901 Club with $88.61.
Second.
Senator Valencia moves to approve the match deposit request for 1901 for $88.61, seconded by Senator Beckstead. Roll call.
Senator Beckstead,
Yes.
Senator Buchelman,
Yes.
Senator Cleveland,
Yes.
Senator Johnson,
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer,
Yes.
Senator Knall,
Yes.
Senator Knapp,
Yes.
Senator Mandal,
Yes.
Senator McConnell,
Yes.
Senator Moniak,
Yes.
Senator Perry,
Abstain.
Senator Pitcock,
Yes.
Senator Ricks,
Yes.
Senator Sahene,
Yes.
Senator Sheldon,
Yes.
Senator Smith,
Abstain?
Senator Thayer,
Yes.
Senator Underwood,
Yes.
Senator Valencia,
Yes.
Senator Withers.
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Senator Knapp?
Abstain.
Anyone else? Seeing none, motion carries. Thank you, Finance. Next, Rules Committee. Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Today, Bills 480, Bill 481, and Bill 482 will be released from rules. That is all I have.
Any questions on that? Seeing none. Appointments and review.
So Appointments and Review Committee, you received an email from me, or you should have, receiving the assignments that you have for reviewing documents. We will go over that the week after break. And so if you could look at the documents and do that, we'll meet and deal with that business and see what we need to do. And in the future, we should be having an interview for a position. And, lobbyist, thank you. And so just keep that in mind. I'll send out an email plenty ahead of time to get that scheduled. But other than that, appointments and reviews going well. Appreciate all your guys' help. And that's it.
Are there any questions on that? Seeing none. Outreach Committee.
Not much really. Just wanted to say thanks to everyone who's volunteered to stand at the table at lunchtime so far, and great job, you guys. Thanks.
Communications Committee.
Thank you, Chair. Sorry about the obsessive emails this week. They did have to cancel on filming for the video this week, but they will be here to film for sure next week, not our next meeting week. So please be ready then. Make sure to bring not only wear professional orange and black clothes that you want to be in the video in, but also a career outfit or something different to change into for any green screen stuff they'll do after that. After some group scenes. And if Senator Sheldon, Senator Perry, Senator Knapp, Senator Pitcock, and Senator Kemmerer can let me know if they have half an hour between 2:30 and 4:30 on the Monday or Wednesday of that week, that would be great. Otherwise, everyone can look for an email from me. And I wanted to thank Senator Underwood for an outstanding job taking over the nominations within our committee. And that's it.
Senator Pickhock,
I'd like to recognize Senator Sheldon.
recognize. Are there any questions for communication? Seeing none, service.
So Service Committee met today, and one of the things that we are bringing to you guys is that we are planning on doing 2 service projects next semester. That way, the highway service project is not the only service projects that you guys can work on. With that being said, at this time, if you guys have any specific groups that you would like, that you have a specific passion for, that you think we could be helping, please bring those to our attention. Our committee will be meeting when we get back from Thanksgiving break to kind of go over that. So if you have any ideas for me, please email me. That way we can still do the highway cleanup, which is one of our requirements per the resolution, but also have another opportunity for people who cannot make it to that specific service project to do something else. Servicing the community at large. So please keep me informed if you guys find any useful and necessary things for that. Also, the posters are done and they are in the office. Please be taking those and putting them up in your college where you guys feel would be the most beneficial to your students, so that they can start learning, seeing your faces around and knowing who that they need to talk to if they have any issues. The sooner we do that, the better. It just looks better on us if we're putting those things out there so that people know who their senators are, so we don't have people saying that they have not ever known who their senators are. This is just one of those proactive things to kind of help us a little bit. So if you guys could please put those up, that would be great. I would hope to have that done before next semester. So kind of be doing it in the next couple of weeks, please. Thank you.
Are there any questions on that? Senator Beckstead.
So since you work in the college tech, where do you recommend we put ours?
I would talk to Stuart about that, because he
Okay.
will definitely help you guys figure out the best place to see that thing, as he's you guys' marketing manager.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Perry?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to say, probably on behalf of everybody, thanks for throwing those together. That took a lot of time, I'm sure, that you didn't want to take, so thanks.
No problem.
Senator Johnson.
Thank you, Chair. Out of curiosity, for our service projects, are we aiming for the student population or for like the greater Pocatello community?
It can be in either of those. The service committee kind of decided at the beginning of the year that we want to help both the community of ISU, so not just the students, but also the faculty and staff. But if you find something that could benefit both groups or all of the groups, we definitely don't want to be limiting ourselves to just helping a specific group. It would be great to have a service project that benefits the community at large, as well as all of the ASISU students and faculty. Thank you.
Seeing no other comments, let's move to old business. Bill 480, candidates with multiple majors. Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the Senate, Bill 480 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kemmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters, sponsored by Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences. This bill gives clarification for candidates who are enrolled in multiple colleges. Election Code Article 5, candidates, Section 3, filing, subsection F. Candidates running for Senate who are enrolled in multiple colleges may choose which college in which they're enrolled that they wish to represent, and that is all added. I will yield to any questions.
Are there any questions on the bill or comments? Seeing none?
I move to approve Bill 480.
Seconded.
Senator Thayer moves to approve Bill 480, seconded by Senator Perry. Roll call. Nice try.
Senator Beckstead?
Yes.
Senator Buchelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Knall?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator Mandal?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers.
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, motion carries. Next on the agenda is Bill 481, Multiple Majors Voting Procedure. Senator Kemmer.
Bill 481 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kimmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters, sponsored by Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences. This bill clarifies voting procedures for students with more than one major. Students who have more than one major and wish to vote in a different college than what appears on their online ballot may request a paper ballot in the ASISU office. The Election Commission shall verify the student's major falls under the college and he or she wishes to vote for. Any questions?
Senator Cleveland?
Senator Kemmer, would you yield to or would you like answer a question?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So my question about this is, are we going to have like a time limit on when they can receive these paper ballots at all? Because right now I see it as in they can come in at any time. So is it just going to be like you can come in at any time before we stop voting on BingleWeb?
I would say it's just like the opening date. I can't see you, but the opening date and the closing date. Just come into the ASISU offices in the sub and fill it out.
Okay.
Senator Johnson?
Does this mean that they can vote in their primary college as well, or just in one?
No, we want to make sure they don't get double counted. So let's say I have a business degree and I'm going to become an engineer as well. My first one's business and I want to vote for engineering. I go vote for engineering and will not be able to vote for college business.
Seeing no other comments or questions?
I moved to
approve
Bill 481.
Senator Kemmer moves to approve Bill 481, seconded by Senator Sheldon.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Senator Beckstead.
Yes.
Senator Buchelman.
Yes.
Senator Cleveland.
Yes.
Senator Johnson.
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer.
Yes.
Senator Knall. Yes. Senator Knapp.
Yes.
Senator Mandal.
Yes.
Senator McConnell.
Yes.
Senator Moniak.
Yes.
Senator Perry.
Yep.
Senator Pitcock.
Yes.
Senator Ricks.
Yes.
Senator Sahene.
Yes.
Senator Sheldon.
Yes.
Senator Smith.
Yes.
Senator Thayer.
Yes.
Senator Underwood.
Yes.
Senator Valencia.
Yes.
Senator Withers.
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, motion passes. Next, Bill 482, Faculty and Staff Endorsements. Senator Sheldon.
In the Senate, Bill 482 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kimmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters, sponsored by Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences. This bill clarifies candidate endorsements from faculty and staff members. Election Code, Article 6, Parties Endorsements, Section 7, Subsection K. Add in, candidates may not seek endorsements from ISU faculty and staff members. With that, I will open the floor to any questions.
Senator Sahene.
I don't really understand the wording of the bill, but if I'm correct, if you say candidates are not, may not, does that mean at a point in time one can do that?
No, the way that it's currently worded, you cannot, may not, are somewhat synonymous. Students are not allowed or not eligible to seek endorsement if this bill passes. The wording of this bill is such.
And I don't know.
Do you have a follow-up? Go ahead.
I don't really know the rationale for passing this bill, but I think for one, I don't really see the essence, because if I want to stand for senatorship, I want to stand for presidency, and I get my professor in the College of Business or the graduate school who is going to approve my candidature, I don't think it's going to. in one way or the other affect anybody. If assuming I get an approval from the elections commissioner or maybe the elections officer, I would have seen that there is maybe a conflict of interest. But if I go to my professor and tell him, and most of the times these professors are people who really work with us, they teach us, they know us better. So if I get an approval from my professor or from a college professor, I don't think there is anything wrong with that. I don't really see the essence of passing this bill.
Senator Perry?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the reasons previously stated and by President Stone earlier in his report, I think it's best that we wait until we get some input by the faculty senate as well on this. So with that, I move to table this bill.
Second.
42. Can I finish? So I move to table Bill 482 until December 3rd. Is that the right date? Okay.
Senator Perry moves to table Bill 482 till December 3rd, seconded by Senator Monia.
Unanimous.
Discretion.
Unanimous was objection.
Discretion. Discussion.
Division?
Point of clarification, hand vote? Division?
Division.
Division.
Division was called. Which is a hand vote. We will first hear the yeas with a hand vote. Send them forward, please, so we can see them. The nays. The abstentions. Would anyone like to change their vote? Tricia, can we get your vote?
I'm kind of confused at what's going on because a couple of people's microphones are cutting out. And so I don't know what's going on.
So right now we're on Bill 482 and we're
Right.
deciding whether to table it or not. Yes would table it so we could talk to the faculty senate, and no would not table it.
And so the hand vote is to agree to table it?
Yeah, it's yes.
Okay. So I vote yay to table it.
Tremendous, thank you. Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, the motion passes to table the bill. Now on to new business. We have Bill 483, Elections Commissioner Duties. Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the Senate, Bill 483 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kimmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters, Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences, sponsored by Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering. This bill clarifies the duties of the election commissioner. Election Code, Article 2, the Election Commission, Section 5, duties of the election commissioner, subsection D, to enforce all rules, strike out and.
You don't need to read it at this time.
I-
You aren't allowed to.
I'm not
as a matter of
allowed to.
fact.
Okay. I move to send Bill 483 to rules.
Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 483 to rules, seconded by Senator Sheldon.
Unanimous.
Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next, Bill 484, party campaign deposits. Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the Senate, Bill 484 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kimmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters, Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences, sponsored by Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering. This bill clarifies how fines are issued to parties. I move to send Bill 484 to rules.
Seconded.
Unanimous.
Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 484 to rules, seconded by Senator Sheldon. Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next, we have Bill 485, campaign deposits. Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the Senate, Bill 485 by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering, Kelly Kemmerer, College of Business, Debbie Beckstead, College of Technology, Daniel Sheldon, College of Arts and Letters. Excuse me, Kendra Knapp should not be a writer, but she is a sponsor, sponsored by Kendra Knapp, College of Science and Engineering. This bill clarifies how fines are issued. I move to send Bill 485 to rules.
Second.
Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 485 to rules, seconded by Senator Ricks. Unanimous was called. Motion passes. Next on the agenda, we have Bill 486, Chair Committee Notice, written by President Sun, Senator Johnson.
In the Senate, Bill 486 by Kyle Sun, ASISU President, sponsored by Katie Johnson, College of Education, Courtney McConnell, College of Arts and Letters. This bill specifies the minimum deadline an ASISU committee chair has to give notice of a meeting to their members. I move to send Bill 486 to rules.
Second.
Senator Johnson moves to send Bill 486 to rules, seconded by Senator Sheldon. Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next on the agenda, we have Bill 487, Pro Tem Committee, written by President Sun, Senator Johnson.
In the Senate, Bill 487 by Kyle Sun, ASISU President, sponsored by Katie Johnson, College of Education, Courtney McConnell, College of Arts and Letters. This bill will add an additional Senate committee in order to improve lines of communication within ASISU. I move to send Bill 487 to rules.
Senator Johnson moves to send Bill 487 to rules.
Second.
Seconded by Senator Sheldon. Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next on the agenda, we have Bill 489, Student Organizations, written by President Sun, Senator Thayer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the Senate, Bill 489 by Kyle Sun, ASISU President, sponsored by Adam Thayer, College of Science and Engineering, and Kelly Kemmerer, College of Business. This bill prevents members of ASISU student organizations from being prohibited from involvement by said ASISU student organizations. I move to send Bill 489 to rules.
Second.
Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 489 to rules, seconded by Senator Beckstead. Objection? Discussion. We can only discuss whether or not to send it to rules. Senator Thayer, you being the reader.
I know there are some concerns about this bill being constitutional or not, and so if we send it to rules, rules will investigate and find that out.
Senator McConnell?
Thank you. So it's going to go to rules, and then if it's released from rules, then we can discuss it further.
Correct. At this point, we will not discuss any content.
Okay.
Rules will meet and figure out if this is constitutional and with our lines up with our bylaws and everything, and then determine whether or not to release it from rules. And then at that point, if it is released, then we can discuss content.
Okay, thank you.
So Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 480. Oh, there was not a previous call. Previous was called. Senator Thayer moves to send Bill 489 to rules, seconded by Senator Beckstead. Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next on the agenda, Bill 490, committee assignments. Senator McConnell.
Sorry. In the Senate, Bill 490 by Courtney McConnell, College of Arts and Letters, Katie Johnson, College of Education, Kyle Sun, President. This bill clarifies the deadline for all committee assignments by the pro tempore. I move to send Bill 490 to rules.
Second.
Unanimous.
Senator McConnell moves to send Bill 490 to rules, seconded by Senator Thayer. Unanimous was called. Motion passes. Next on the agenda, we have Bill 491, committee reporting. Senator Johnson.
Thank you, Chair. In the Senate, Bill 491 by Katie Johnson, College of Education, Courtney McConnell, College of Arts and Letters, Kyle Sun, President, sponsored by Sam Perry, Division of Health Sciences. The purpose of this bill is to clarify the role of the pro tem between the Senate chairs and the ASISU President. I move to send Bill 491 to rules.
Second.
Senator Johnson moves to send Bill 491 to rules, seconded by Senator Sheldon.
Unanimous.
Unanimous was called. Motion carries. Next, we have Resolution 535, ambush, written by President Sun, Senator Pitcock.
In the Senate Resolution 535 by Kyle Sun, ASISU President, sponsored by Morgan Pitcock College of Arts and Letters. Purpose of this resolution is to add additional responsibilities to the ASISU President's duties and responsibility in the service stipend rulebook. Whereas ASISU has successfully managed and coordinated the ISU Ambush for 2 years, whereas the ISU Ambush is the only major fundraiser put on by the ASISU student government, whereas the ASISU president is already required to work hours in the summer, whereas the ASISU president is not currently required to manage the ISU Ambush, be it therefore resolved, we, the Associated Students of Idaho State University Student Senate, are in full support of adding the following requirements to the SISU president's duties and responsibilities in the service stipend rulebook. Plan and manage the ISU ambush. Are there any questions or concerns? With this, move to approve resolution 535.
Second. Senator Pitcock moved to approve resolution 535, seconded by Senator Cleveland. Roll call.
Senator Beckstead?
Yes.
Senator Bugelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Knall?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator Mandal?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, motion carries. Is there anybody from the gallery that would like to approach the Senate? Seeing none, is there any other business the Senate would like to discuss tonight? Seeing none, let us stand and sing the fight song. Proud Bengals flag, fly Bengals flag, Ash, Keith, and Jerry, cross and fight with Congress. Fight, 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 go Bengals, go. Deep inside our cage, bring the victory home to us, you Bengals of Idaho State. ISU, fight, ISU, fight, ISU, fight, go, go, go Bengals, go. Tremendous. Senator Beckstead.
Move to adjourn. Second.
Senator Beckstead moves to adjourn. Seconded by Senator Valencia. Unanimous was called. We will adjourn after roll call.
Senator Beckstead?
Here.
Senator Bugelman?
Here.
Senator Cleveland?
Here.
Senator Johnson?
Here.
Senator Kemmerer?
Here.
Senator Knall?
Here.
Senator Knapp?
Here.
Senator Mandal?
Here.
Senator McConnell?
Here.
Senator Moniak?
Here.
Senator Perry?
Here.
Senator Pitcock?
Here.
Senator Ricks?
Here.
Senator Sahene?
Present.
Senator Sheldon?
Present.
Senator Smith?
Present.
Senator Thayer?
Here.
Senator Underwood?
Present.
Senator Valencia?
Present.
Senator Withers?
Here.
Adjourn.
Present.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
No, okay, I'm done.
Hey.
I think I go home and die.